What is up, everybody? Welcome to this Phantom Kicks video. It has been a long time, I would say, since I posted a new video. Let me tell you guys the reason for that. The reason is because I actually purchased all my shoes myself, all these UAs that you see on my video. And less stated, the only one that was sent to me, and they reached out to me, was the Hyper Beast Jordan 1s. Those are the only ones that have been sent to me. All the other shoes I have paid for. The reason I buy UAs is because I don't want to give resellers any money. They're not getting an extra dollar from me. If I don't hit on retail and I really want the shoe, then I go look for it in the UA market. I have my one seller that I buy from. They don't really let me down, I would say, so I'm good buying from them until something happens or anything like that. Then otherwise I'm gonna keep rocking with them and keep buying from them. They're my number one go-to source. They can ship fast. I mean, faster than other places, I would say. So everything checks out for them. I like sticking with them. I'm gonna keep buying from them. And again, the reason I don't make these videos as frequent is because I am paying with my money. One, two, there just hasn't been a shoe that I really feel like I needed or wanted until this one. We talk about the title. It is the He Got Game Jordan 13. I kind of looking at maybe some shadows or mochas, but honestly, I have all the pairs that I need. I don't need 50, 60, 70 pairs of shoes. I get the most sought out after ones, the OGs, and I'm good, guys. I'm good. I have some retail, and I bought some UA. UA, of course, being the ones that I don't hit for retail and are just too expensive to buy. You know, the off-whites. I'm not RIP to Virgil, and that's great that, you know, he got his product out there, but there's no way I'm going to be paying the prices that they're asking just because someone passes away. Even like with Kobe's nowadays, you know, those prices are very insane. And I mean, it's cool if you're trying to make money, I guess, but you're not going to get money from me. And if you guys can afford that and think that's okay, by all means, go ahead and do that. I feel like I would rather rock a UA pair. You can call them fake if you want. I'd rather do that than to give my hard-earned money to somebody else. And I had somebody actually try to argue with me and say that they're made in sweatshops, blah, blah, blah. Hey, I'm just buying the shoe. I can't control how it's made. Nike had the same issues. I'm pretty sure a lot of these companies probably have those same issues. They are not necessarily the ones who contract the workers. You got to remember that. This is just the people that they hire to make the shoes. How it gets done, that's up to the person that they hire. And that goes for like most of all the companies, I feel. So it's not that I don't feel sorry for if they have little kids making the shoes, but I mean, that's going to happen whether you go from retail or not. Anyways, enough talking. Let's talk about the shoe. I can tell you differences between official retail pair. Box is a little bit different color. It's the retail pair is more like a silver. This is kind of a grayish. No big deal to me though. The size might be a little bit different, but the size of the box. But this is, as you can see, a 10.5 Air Jordan 13 Retro. This might be a little bit color. Also, I do this so you guys can legit check, because I don't. If you guys do plan on buying, you know, a retail pair, I don't want you guys to be buying a UA pair for retail price. That's a no-no as well. So my shoes, I never sell these. I would never sell these. They just stay in my collection, and yeah, and I wear them. So let's go ahead, open up the box. Of course, you got your Game Jordan 13 paper. Not a lot of paper, but that's okay. We throw that out anyway. So let's take out the left shoe first, and you just get your standard 13. And this is from, of course, the 2018 pair. Sorry, not the 2013 pair. So yeah, there you go. Get a good look at that. Carbon fiber looks legit. This is the inside of the shoe. It looks really good, guys. It looks really, really good. Your Jordan right there. Of course, you have the Roman numeral in the inside. If I can get it with these gloves, kind of hard. There you go. There's a Roman numeral. Nice, good leather here. yeah, guys, here's the tongue. Now on the 13, I never realized because I had this pair, the OG, when I was very young, so I didn't realize how fat these tongues are, and I thought, oh man, I got a bad pair or something, a bad batch. No, I look at my other retail 13s and it's the same. It's so I don't, and I was watching some old MJ games and his tongue was, very very, protruding up as just like this. So that is normal. This is very, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but it's very plush, very soft right here. It's more than my other 13s that I have. So that is a different. Oh, let's pull this out. So this is what you get in the inside of the shoe. And I'll show you guys the Jumpman in there. So yeah, so everything looking good. Everything checks out. Now, you're probably wondering about this. It doesn't look great. I will say that. But on my Black Hat retail pair of the 13, it looks exactly the same. So maybe since this is a 2018 pair, that's what it looked like. I mean, what I mean by it doesn't look good, just you can't tell the outline and everything that you're supposed to be able to see. See, with the gloves, it's gonna be hard to take it off. But just trust me. You can kind of see him in there, the Jumpman, but and you see the 23. But again, that's the same on my retail from 2018 Black Hat. So don't let that throw you off. And again, who's going to really come up to you and be trying to legit check your shoe? If someone does that, then they got other problems. So yeah, here's the back. It's the back of them together. I think they look good. This is the right shoe now. Look at that. Again, you got your Jordan right there. And then, of course, your 13 right there. Nice tumble leather tongue. Inside. Now, so, the question is, everybody wants to see, is there guidelines? Yes, there are guidelines. You can see them there without even me having to turn off the light. Which, now I must admit, at first when I got a sneaker with guidelines, I was kind of upset. But then I realized, like, hey, I'm already paying less than retail for these. Like, I'm getting a good shoe that I'm going to be able to wear, that I ain't paying $500 or plus. I'm like, and eventually I think they'll come off. I can remove them myself if I really feel like it. So I'm not really bothered by it. Also, these are made, right then and there when you order them. Sometimes, they have a not a glue smell, but they smell just like retail. So, these are made probably when you order them in some cases. So of course they're gonna smell like glue because our other places where we order them, when you get them from retail, they've been sitting for a long time, so that smell actually goes away. But when you order, UA, they're making them fresh for you, so they might have a strong glue odor. But that's just normal stuff, guys. That is okay. These were all signs that when I first got into the UA, I was nervous about. I was like, oh man, this sucks. Like, what am I gonna do? You let stuff air out. My trophy rooms, I let those air out. They were okay. They don't smell anymore. But back to my point. So, they don't probably have time to get them to us faster. They don't take away the guidelines, or for all we know, guidelines probably just come off on their own or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing because that's crazy that Nike, when they make them, they really take off the guidelines. I guess I don't know, but that's crazy if that is true, or they just let sit or something. And I wonder what their process is, because the way I've seen it done, you have to take a heat gun. I don't know if they're really doing that, or what I've done is taken alcohol on a Q-tip and had to scrub basically all that off. But I have pulled out a pair that had a guideline that I did not touch, and it looked like the guidelines were like coming off on their own. So maybe they just require some time for that. But yeah. So here's the bottom once again. Here's that Jumpman logo, if it can focus. Here you go. And like I said, the carbon fiber feels real nice. Feels good. Look at that. Listen to that. That's real carbon fiber, I would say. All right, guys. But I'm gonna end this video now. Been talking for a long time. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, you don't have to pay resell for some sneakers, especially sneakers that you're just gonna beat up and wear anyway. They're gonna get. I guarantee this one. If you wore this every day for a few months, it's not gonna look like this. This is gonna turn. These are gonna get dirty. This is gonna get yellow. This is gonna get bad back here. So why do you guys insist on wanting to pay, so much money for this pair when honestly they're not even worth the retail price? That's why I stick with UA, guys, and I will keep rocking with them. So if you guys don't want to, that's cool with me. But anyways, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.